Hello, welcome back to the Cataclysm of Vormithrax here. This is episode 82 of our Let's Play for Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, our prison escape scenario, and we've gotten ourselves into quite the situation. So we dove into two different caves that were Rat King caves and have managed to pile on a ton of mutations in the rat line. So there's a few of them that are pretty nasty and are going to make our lives very difficult. So whether we survive this is questionable. So we got some pretty nasty negative traits that we're going to have to learn to deal with, hopefully. One or two of them are really, really bad. So we are going to try to survive, obviously, and we're going to do everything we can. But we're going to need to try to get some purifier, either found or created, one or the other. Purifier is like a drug that clears out mutations that you've acquired. So hopefully when we take the purifier, we will get rid of the bad mutations and keep the good ones. But there's a couple of them we've just got to do everything we can to try to get rid of. So here's the list, and right in this section, the traits. So animal discord, not a big deal. Animals won't like us much. I don't really care. We're strong enough now that I could deal with just about any woodland creature. So that's not too big. Carnivore can be complicated. So carnivore means that we can't eat anything except for meat, essentially. Now, by itself, that's not super horrible. I mean, it does remove a lot of variety from our diet, and all the grains and fruits and vegetables we've accumulated won't be usable. But we could get by with carnivore. It's not too bad all by itself. Now, combined with another one we have, which is rapid metabolism, it can be a bit hard to keep ahead of. So you require more resources than most, but heal more rapidly as well. Provides weak regeneration even when not asleep. So it's kind of a mixed bag on that one. I'm going to need to consume a lot of food, and since the only food I can consume is meat, I've got to keep a lot of meat available for me. So those two together can be a bit pesky to try to stay ahead of. We're going to have to gather, preserve, and have available a lot of meat. So if we can figure out a way of staying alive, we're going to be doing a lot of hunting in our near future, and preserving of meat, either smoked or dehydrated. So next up, we've managed to get both far-sighted and nearsighted simultaneously. That's entertaining. A great one we picked up is full night vision. You can see in pitch blackness as if you were wearing night vision goggles. Activate to toggle night vision visible areas on or off. So awesome. Love full night vision. That's a good one. Furry is also not too bad. So provides a marginal protection against attacks and considerable protection from cold. So it makes us warmer, keeps us protected from the cold, and gives us a bit of, I think, bash and cut resistance that's natural. Glassjaw we started with. Grotesque, I don't care about. We're a murder hobo, and interacting with NPCs is nothing we're interested in. Same with Growling Voice. Heavy Sleeper we had from the beginning. Infection Resistant we had. Paws. This is one of the ones that's not too good. So our hands have fused into quasi-paws. Find manipulation as a challenge. Permanent hand and encumbrance of 10. Difficulty with delicate craftwork, and your gloves don't fit, but they handle water better. So, depending on how much warmth our fur gives us, we might have issues with not having any clothing on our hands during the really cold weather. So we'll kind of have to see how that one plays out. We can't wear gloves and things, so the encumbrance penalty is If I can't wear anything on my hands anyway, having a 10 encumbrance is no big deal. So we'll see just how much that one affects me. Not a critical one, but it can be a bit of a problem. Poor hearing I had at the start. Psychopath we had. The rapid metabolism we talked about. Rat claws. Claws have grown tougher and slightly gnarled, so that gives us a little more damage in hand-to-hand combat, which we're not doing very often, so not really going to help. The rat tail has positive and negative, gives us balancing aid, which I think improves our dodge a bit, but it also prevents wearing non-fabric pants. What that means, I think, is that we can't wear metal pants or metal armors, possibly as well as power armor. So I'll have to double check that, see if we can still wear those kinds of things with a rat tail. Rat-like muzzle, same problem, but with our face that our hands have. So your face and jaw have extended, giving you an alert and attentive appearance. Actually, I'm not sure if that prevents us from wearing face gear. It doesn't mention it here, but I think it does. We'll have to check. Saprivore is kind of interesting. That allows us to consume decaying material, so I can eat rotten food. Now, unfortunately, that just means rotten meat, but I guess that's good for us. We can eat just about anything. with Saprivore. Now, we also have Solar Sensitivity and Very Light Sensitive. These two are the ones that are going to be the most troublesome. So your skin simply cannot handle ultraviolet radiation such as sunlight. It will seriously burn you. So I don't know if having coverage, it's been a while since I had this one and had to deal with it. So I don't know if being covered with fur and armor or clothing actually affects this, or if I have to have like an umbrella or something to try to keep the sun off me. We'll have to see about that one. That one we're going to find out real quick just how bad that is. Strong just gives us +1 strength. These we had previously. Very light sensitive we talked about. And vomitus, major digestive disorder. Though it causes you to vomit frequently, you have found that you can trigger your vomit reflexes on demand too. I'm not sure how to get it to do that or why I would want to do that, but okay. And wiry whiskers. Improves ability to dodge slightly as well. So there's definitely a few in there we're going to want to deal with. The light sensitive, or the solar sensitivity, I think is the number one that we'd want to get rid of. Pause, I'm not getting any benefit out of. I'd like to get rid of pause. The rest of them I think I could deal with. So it's just a few that are going to cause some problems. The fact that we can eat rotten food is going to help with our rapid metabolism carnivore, because if we come across animals that have been dead for a while, we can still butcher them and eat the food right there. So we'll see what we can do. Now I still need to cook it, I think. Do you have to cook rotten food if you're a saprivore? I'm a little fuzzy on that. If I can eat rotten things, do I need to cook it first or not? I'm not sure how that plays out. But, net effect, I think we're going to bail out of here. We're going to get out of this place. I don't think there's anything in here I need to pick up. Oops, actually, flame resistant. That's the gloves that dropped when my hands switched. Same with my survivor gloves, so we'll want to pick those up if we can. Make sure, yeah, I've got plenty of volume. But I think we're going to get out of here. So, I can't think of too many other good mutations that might show up that would help us out. Alright, lots of meat. Maybe I'll pick that up, maybe I won't, but let's kill a Rat King here. Come on, Rat King. Down you go. Alright, Rat King's dead. These guys are still hitting me often enough to be irritating, and they're hard to hit. I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around now. So let's there's the path up. I do have space. Let's grab up some meat. A lot of corpses. I'm not going to care about that. Let's find out just how bad off we are here. Alright, rats everywhere. Why am I all of a sudden not wielding a weapon? Did I miss a message about us dropping something? I think I accidentally unequipped something, but I have no... Alright, I'm confused now. Did I drop something on accident? I've got the back scabbard with the S-Dock. I think I dropped something on accident. Come on, rat, get out of the way. There. Activate. Let's go with the hunting knife. Come on, stop stepping into the space. Down we go. Where the heck did my... I'm confused. I don't know what happened to my piercing weapon. Your task was too simple to train your piercing weapons beyond 6, but then what happened to my piercing weapon? Where did it go? I assume I was using like a rapier or something, or my survival naginata. If I had one, I can't remember what I had. What happened to my weapon? There's no messages here about my weapon disappearing. That's the last message I see right there. Train piercing weapons. You clobber him. I don't understand. I'm not sure just what happened here. I don't see anything on the ground anywhere here. Same here, nothing on the ground in this area. Got the full night vision active. Oh, okay, so it's an activatable ability, the Vomitus. So if I need to vomit, I can. I don't remember which way to go. There we are. Alright. You guys plan on following me, do you? Alright, the lighting is bright here. There's our vehicle. So am I taking pain? I'm irradiated. I'm not concerned about that. Mostly I'm concerned about just what happened to my weapon. Alright, let's activate the sheath, put the hunting knife away, activate the S-stock. I can't remember which weapon I had on this playthrough, if it was the rapier or the survivor naginata or what I was using. But it disappeared on me. Maybe it got damaged and broke, and I wasn't paying attention to the durability on it. It's the only thing I can think of. Alright, well, we're out and about. So, there's our list, same list, nothing changed on our way out there. So let's take a look at something though. Actually, we'll just do it this way. Go to the chem section, mutagens. We've got nothing. So, I don't have the ability to make any mutagens yet. Why is that? Because there should be. I'm at cooking 8. That's way plenty high enough. And first aid 6. Why? I'm a little confused because in my live stream, cooking 3, first aid 2 gives you basic mutagen cooking ability without any kind of recipes. I believe without any kind of recipes. Maybe no, I'm illiterate in that one, so I can't read from recipes anyway. Maybe it has to do with the PK's rebalancing. I think PK's is allowing me to get the mutagens, whereas this game I don't have PK's installed, so that's probably what the difference is. So, alright, so we're going to have a problem then getting a hold of purifiers or making any mutagens, things like that. So, we'll have to check our stockpile when we get back. Why, if it's bright out, can I not see a damn thing? Is it because I'm both near and far-sighted? I think that near and both the combination near and far-sighted might be messing with me. Let's turn off the night vision. Maybe that's doing it. Nope, still can't see anywhere. My guy looks pretty crazy. Having this much visual range is really disconcerting during the daytime, let me tell you. It's got to be having both near and far-sighted simultaneously. Without reading glasses, you're not able to read anything, so that one I know. Where's nearsighted? Is it bifocals? Without your glasses, you're reading... Seeing radius is severely reduced. Pretty sure that's what's messing with me. I don't know that it'll let me wear two glasses simultaneously. This could be pretty bad. Not being able to see more than 4 spaces even during the broad daylight, that's pretty awful. Huh, how far are we from home? We're a ways. What was our plan? I think we were going to be heading south. That gets us back to there. We had found a couple of labs, but I don't think we had key cards to get in. And we've got the mine up there. I think we're going to have to return to our home, and this is going to suck. Trying to drive with only a 4 space of visual range? This is bad. My concern is that this is some kind of day-night thing, and that it's the solar sensitivity or the... Where's the other one? I thought I had 2 different light... Yeah, I was very light sensitive and had solar sensitivity. Alright, now I'm really getting confused. Things keep changing up on me. Alright, I may have to operate at night. I think I have better vision at night than I do during the day. What do we got? We got chunks of meat. I've got a hydration pack of water. What I'm thinking of is hanging out until dark and then taking off. I think I'll have a better sight range in the dark. So, caves explored. I think I've been to all 3 of these local caves, so let's mark these off so I don't head back in. I think my intent was to try to find what's at the end of these various points. I'd like to try to do that. What do I got back here? Lots of meat. I got all sorts of stuff back here. Food I can't eat anymore. Ridiculous amounts of meat. Do have a sleeping bag if I need to rough it. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Alright, and I got my large water skin as well. If anything, we're overheating. Yeah, we're overheating by quite a bit. Alright, how are we going to deal with this? Day 10 of spring. We're heading into summer next, so we're going to be massively overheated here pretty soon. I think part of this is the fur. This is going to be a little rough. That's 30 warmth between those two. I think we're going to have to take off the Kevlar plates. Can't do much without taking off the helmets. Hard arm guards are going to have to come off. How much space we got? Lots of space. Alright, so drop into there. Kevlar plates. Knee pads. Arm guards. Ooh, leather pants. Leather pants. Pretty much everything but the survivor suit I think is going to have to go. Alright, let's start with that. Check again. Still running warm on everything. None of the rest of this really adds warmth. Yeah, it's just the combination of the survivor suit and our fur and the hot temperatures currently. Alright, so that's about the best we can do at the moment. Really? It says I can eat cheese pizzas, does it? Interesting. I'm worried about eating just raw meat. I'm still fuzzy on if I can eat spoiled, rotten food. Can I eat raw food without the negative effects? I'm still undecided on that, whether that's possible. Have a hit of our jug. Does that cave provide shade at any point? Nope, we gotta go all the way down to get any. And that's where the rats are hanging out. Don't need to be carrying a sewer rat corpse around with me. Well, it says I can eat cheese pizza, which seems odd to me, but we'll go for it. Yeah, got rid of the hunger status, so I think we're getting less nutrition, but it is getting us some, so we'll keep eating those for now. So we're full and slaked. We're not going to get much done this episode, I don't think, other than reacting to these negative effects and trying to figure out how to deal with them. So, won't be a whole bunch of action this time, but that's part of the game. We got to figure this out and how we're going to deal with it. Makes things interesting. Alright, that rapid metabolism is going to be rough. I'm going to need to have a way of cooking some of this food up. I don't have a way of preserving it while I'm out and about. I can just hop over to a bush, light it on fire, and cook meat up, so I'm not overly concerned about it at this point. And if I can eat rotten food, I'm just fuzzy on, do I need to cook that? I really need to find that out. I'll have to do some research on that saprivore ability and see if that lets you consume raw food, or if you actually end up having to cook rotten food. It just seems weird to me. The vision thing is what's going to bother me the most. I didn't realize having both near and far-sighted simultaneously. I didn't think it was possible. I thought one canceled the other out, and you couldn't get both, but it somehow granted me both. And I'm thinking that that might also be affecting my night vision as a separate limitation, so my night vision might not extend more than 4 spaces as well because of my near-far problem. I just don't think it's going to let me wear 2 different types of glasses. We'll find out if we can manage to get back to our base. We'll see if I have any extra pairs of glasses laying around that I can throw on to try to offset this. Otherwise, it's going to be rough. I think I do. We're going to end up spending the day here. because I want to find out if I can see any further at night. I suspect my vision's going to be... Actually, I can answer that just by going downstairs. I don't need to wait for that. So, yeah, my vision is only 4 spaces, whether it's during the day or the night. So, that is the limitation. So it's not going to help me to stick around. So waiting for night and hoping my vision range increases isn't going to happen. So we're going to have to just slow roll our way all the way back home, I think. We'll have to make another trip out this direction. I'm going to need to get back home. I'm thinking I might stop at these farmhouses. I can't remember if we actually went into these or not. I do too much Cataclysm in other series. I can't remember exactly which of these I might have looked into. I think I just buzzed right past these, though. Ideally, I need to find a church, cathedral, that kind of place. They have tons and tons of eyeglasses and umbrellas and things like that. So let's do a search for church. None. Cathedral. Yeah, cathedral's not really what I want. Church is what I want. Alright, so it says there's 8 because there's 4 spaces per. I don't know that... Yeah, cathedrals actually do have a similar chance. So I'm off there. If I do follow that road south, there's a cathedral right there. And then I could roll back north to get back home. So maybe I'll do that. Adds us some distance, but without access to a handy church, I think that's my best bet. Alright, that's the plan. This is not going to be fun to drive like this, though. I can't even see far enough in front of me to avoid things. Oh man, this is going to suck. Well, guess folks are going to have to put up with this insanely slow move speed. Good thing it's maneuverable as all get out, so when I see a rock like that, if it's in my path, I can immediately try to dodge around it, but I've got like a 1 space opportunity to dodge something. So once I get on the road, it'll be a little better, but I can't see wrecks. So... And a vehicle is not going to cause the autosave to engage. Man, this is rough. This near and farsighted stuff is yuck. I can almost guarantee I'm going to smack into a vehicle. The good thing is I'm only doing 20 miles per hour, so I don't think I'll do much damage when I do. Not if. It'll be when. I'm going to need to call the episode to a close here pretty quick. I think when the next episode starts, it won't take me too long to get down to that cathedral. I'll try to fast forward through here. We'll see if we can get this done. Long straightaways like this will really help out. Luckily, the vehicles on a road like this are going to be fairly infrequent. I'm almost more worried about animals and zombies. I'm not going very fast. Alright, cut south again, please. Alright, we've got a little ways. Yep, there's a vehicle. Do I stop? Not for things in trunks. Getting to the cathedral is going to by far be my best opportunity to try to get a second pair of glasses and see if it'll let me wear two, and if I've got the right types, if it will Alright, not sure what's causing that. I think we might be dead here though. Yeah, pain 78, big explosion. This could be a grenadier throwing grenades at us. There could be a lot of things doing this, so we might be dying right here. There's bodies here, so I think it's something firing at us. Wow, I'm not sure what's kicking all that off, but we got hammered. We went from full health to damn near dead. Didn't damage the vehicle hardly at all. We lost the headlight, which I think we had lost previously, but the vehicle didn't take any damage. That's kind of weird. Yeah, that's the joy of not being able to see a thing. Whoa, that's not looking good. Is that a minefield indicator? Yep. Hello, minefield. Ah! Yeah, this went from... Get out. Alright, and we'll be dying right here. Alright. This is where our prison escape is going to end. Not exactly the way I expected to go out. This was a pretty amazing confluence of events again. So we got... I'm still not sure what was off on the road there that was kicking out regular explosions. That wasn't a minefield. I'm trying to think of what that was. The only thing I could think of was a zombie grenadier kicking out... manhacks, grenade manhacks, but I didn't see a manhack indication. It could have been a chicken walker. I think I would what does explosions like? I'm not sure what was doing the initial explosions. That was bad enough. We got out of there only to run directly into a minefield, which had buildings next to it, which drifted me back into the minefield, which then had spitter zombies and acid zombies nearby. So I think, unfortunately, our prison escape series is at an end. There's no way I'm getting out of this. I'm at pain 271. Legs are just about to go away. They'll disappear here before we can get out of the acid. So our arms are both broke, our legs are both broke, and with all the negative effects that we've got going on, I think we just hit the end of this particular playthrough. We'll see if we can take this guy with us, but yeah, I'm not going to continue this, unfortunately. So this is a pretty ugly way to go, but those caves hit us pretty bad with really the near farsighted. That's what killed me. Anything else I could have dealt with no problem, but the near farsight combination and only being able to see 4 spaces means that I couldn't see anything I was driving into. So we took a big risk in traveling, but I would have had the same problem if I was on foot. So the vehicle and traveling like that I don't think was a big consequence. We just got really, really unlucky with the way the map was generated and what it put in front of us, and the combination of that plus the effects we had. So them's the breaks. That's the Cataclysm. And there goes our legs, just trying to get off of the space. And it hopefully auto-saved for us. Alright, well, technically we're still alive. The vehicle's trashed. All of our stuff is going to be stuck here. We're at 288 pain. Broken arms and legs. Huh. I mean, I can throw first aid kits on and heal some of this up, but ugh. I don't know if I have it in me to bother. Ouch. I'm going to have to leave all of this stuff behind. We lost our nifty vehicle. How's it looking? So, is it still drivable? It might still be drivable, actually, with one wheel gone. Oh, the armored wheel's gone, but that shouldn't affect it. Actually, it might still be drivable. Let's find out. Okay, slow the hell down. Goddamn vehicle. I think I have no control. Alright, now I've got some control back. Well, we're on the road again. Let's have some codeine. Let's slow down right here for a second. Let go of the controls. Apply. If anything's nearby, it's going to come right at me. First aid kit, so this might kill me if there's anything nearby. We got that applied. Let's do another one. Apply first aid kit. The torso. Apply first aid kit to head. So we got our head and torso put back. Our arms and legs are all still broke though. So we're going to have horrendous issues. We're going to keep going though. We're still alive. Somehow. Alright, get back in control of the vehicle. Let's take off again. Alright, it's still moving. I'm going to bring the episode to a close right here, actually. It's getting that time, so let's back the speed down. And we'll stop right here. Stop driving. Okay, well that was bad. Very, very, very bad. But we're still alive, so we're going to keep struggling. We're not dead yet. Yeah, I knew we were going to lose the legs before we got out of the acid. There's absolutely nothing we could do about that. We were just in the middle of the pool, and oh well. But we're still going. The vehicle's still traveling. We lost some of our off-road capability from the 32-inch armored wheel in the back, and we lost one of our front wheels, but 3 wheels is enough to keep going. That pain, though, man, that's going to take a while for that to come down. But we still got all the stuff, so we'll see what we can do. But just going from bad to worse, them's the breaks. It's the Cataclysm. So hope you're enjoying the episode and the series as long as it's going. I'm not sure how much further we can go, but we're going to keep struggling through it. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the crazy stuff that's going on. And I hope to see you next episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye.